What's going on, everybody? It's Raphael Hilaire, local real estate agent in Tampa, Florida. And today, this video is about an article I ran across that talks about what Tampa is in the top of the list, which means that Tampa was number 32 here, number 14 in best place to live, and things like that nature. So I like to run down the list since I consider myself a true Floridian. Been here for over 20 years of my life, and I can see if I could test the things or see if I disagree. If you are thinking about making a move to Tampa, Florida, thinking about relocating, make sure you go in the description with all my information, how to reach me, my social media, my email. You can give me a call, schedule a call with me, and we could talk about all the information you may need or resources, and I would love to help you. Let's get right into the video, guys. Tampa ranks number 2 among the most popular retirement destinations. Number 2, that's huge. Like, number 2 in retirement, that's really huge. And I would agree, because there's a lot of communities for 55 plus people. And you just have so much attractions here, so much to do, so much places to go to. A lot of retirees love to be near water, which Tampa has a lot of water and surrounding areas as well. So I would definitely agree with that. Tampa ranked number 56 in best places to live. Number 56? That's insane. That's really good though. Number 56. You know, almost to the top 50. As years progress on, I do believe Tampa would definitely be in the top 50 for sure, especially after the Super Bowl. One of the best places to live. Tampa ranked number 12th on the top 100 best places to live. And they're basing the factors on economics, on housing, amenities, and more. Number 12th. That's really good. That's really good. And that shows you why a lot of people are moving from all across the world to Tampa, Florida. Because it's near the top 10. So I definitely agree with that. The next thing on the list is Tampa ranked the second best large city in the U.S. due to the job growth, cost of living, social environment, and economic opportunities. Second best large college city. That's insane. Wow. Tampa ranked number 1. You ready? Number 1 for best places for military veterans, due to Tampa's livability, affordability, veteran friendliness. Wow. Number 1 best for military. I would agree with that because they give veterans so much love over here. Like, they really do. You know, you get coupons, you get deals. Like, Tampa really, you know, gives a lot of respect to veterans over here. Next on the list is Tampa holds the 12th spot on the list of best foodie cities in America. And I definitely agree. We just tried a new restaurant, Del Frisco's, which was amazing. Something we've never been there before, and it was great to us. And I definitely agree because there's so much pop-in shops, just like I said in previous videos. There's so much different restaurants, and there's something for everybody in every culture. So that's really good. Tampa lays claim to one of the fastest growing economics in the U.S. One of the fastest growing economics. Number 1. I agree. Here's the thing. The reason why I agree with that so much is because when you come to Florida, people come to Miami, they come to Orlando, right? And then Tampa. I would, from the general eye, you know, people would consider, but Tampa is really moving up the list to where people are coming to Tampa instead of Miami, instead of Orlando, you know, because Tampa does have Busch Gardens here. You know, they do have theme parks, so that's a huge attraction. Tampa is the best place to live in Florida, just like I just said. Other than Miami, Orlando, we're really starting to hear Tampa as much now. Tampa's really growing. I think it's because of the new developments, the housing opportunities and jobs and everything. So it just makes it to where everybody's wanting to come down here for opportunities. You guys are going to like this one. Out of the top 50 most family-friendly cities in America, Tampa takes number 4. I agree with this because there are so many families now that are coming down here, having getting a house and living the American dream in Tampa, Florida. So I would definitely say that there's so much, especially these new communities. If you go to my previous video where I do a tour in Apollo Beach, a home there, check that video out if you haven't. That whole community is based for families. Really, it really is. You know, there's huge communities. There so much amenities in there. So a lot of these communities are being friendly to families. So that is huge. Most affordable market for first-time home buyers. Tampa is the most affordable market. I agree to that. I know prices right now are a little bit inflated because of low inventory. Other than that, though, I would definitely agree with this because it's just I would say because of the welcoming, the vibe that Tampa brings in the housing market, and just the areas, just the options you have, where you have so much options. Even if you don't want to live directly in the city, you could live 30 minutes away and you'll still feel near it. So I would definitely say it's definitely affordable. Top 5 buy market. An online real estate transaction platform ranked Tampa among the top 5 buy markets for office markets, making it ideal for property investors. I couldn't even tell you how many out-of-state owners there are in and around the city. I don't know how much they populate for, but I know it's so much because a lot of people just come down here just to invest, flip, rent out, and they leave. And a lot of people who are selling their house now, they're usually some of them are renting it out just to get that income coming in because it's just growing at a fast pace. That there's lack of renters as well, rental properties. So, best performing large cities. The metro area ranked number 15 in the best performing large cities. That's insane. That is just insane. Like wow, Tampa and all of these things I can only agree with because Tampa's just getting bigger. And as it gets bigger, there's more ideas, more plans, more designs getting built here, which is only making things even grow more. Tampa ranks 6th best out of 182 cities for the best staycation. I definitely agree with that. There's so much hotels, so much Airbnbs, condos, you name it, they have it. And you could be right next to the beach. Even far out from Tampa, we're talking Clearwater area, St. Pete area, you're still around the area and it's still amazing as well. So Tampa claims a spot of the friendliest cities list. Friendliest city. Would I consider Tampa a friendly city? I want to do a video about that. How friendly is Tampa, Florida? That's a really good video idea. I would consider Tampa a friendly city, but I want to go more in depth than that. So check that video out in the future. Florida ranks first for restaurants, amusement parks. I agree with that. We all know that down here you have fitness areas. You have so much things to do. So I definitely agree with the amenities. Named a top 5 moving destination, the Tampa area proved yet again to be the highly coveted place to live. Out of all the cities in the world, Tampa ranks in the top 5. That's huge. That lets you know how much growing. And you know what people love too? People love the airport. People love the Tampa airport because it's convenient and it's not too bad. If you really like hearing other stories, our airport over here is not that bad. So that's what's up. Number 1 for female entrepreneurs. Respect to all the entrepreneurs out there, but Tampa takes the number 1 spot when it comes to female entrepreneurs. That's huge for females, for women, for the population. That's huge. So number 1. So if you're Googling where should I go to, Tampa would be the number 1 spot to go and have success in your business. Tampa named best city in Florida. Tampa, number 1 city in Florida to live in and 15th city in the country to live in. I'm not surprised. None of this surprises me because when I look back at it in a bird's eye view, you can just see so much attractions and so much. Like, I would, if I didn't know nothing about Tampa, I would even be pulled in because of how much it has to offer. Top city for first-time homebuyers, which we just went over, and I agree with that. The Tampa Bay Metro is among the top startup areas in the South. A study cites both the number of venture capital investments and dollar value. I agree with that. Most affordable to retire. My goodness. They just, because of the health services, cost of living, amenities, and attractions. I love it. I agree with it. Like, there's so much health clinics around here. When I look back, when I read this and I say, okay, when I'm in the area in a bird's eye view, it's so true. There's a lot of health clinics, especially now. There's a lot of health clinics that are coming up out the blue, which is great, though, because we all need to keep our health in check. Tampa ranks in the top 20 for the best cities to find a job. Oh my gosh. Top 20 for best cities to find a job. I agree. There's so much opportunities, guys. So much opportunities over here. I agree to that. With 203 parks in Tampa, 62% of local residents are within a 10-minute walk. That's insane. I'm trying to tell you, like, a lot of people who, like, I bet you 5 of these things, people are like, yo, I want to make sure there's good health clinics around. I want to make sure that there's parks. I want to make sure there's beaches. Tampa ranks is there. The proof is in the pudding. It's there. Tampa receives a spot on the Wallet Hub's top 20 for the best big cities to live. Wow. It comes in number 16. And here's the thing. Jacksonville and Miami are further down the list. I would agree with that because Tampa is a lot more cleaner in terms of the overall aspect, overall look of it. So I agree with that one too. Tampa General Hospital for the 5th year in a row. This is the 5th year in a row. It has been named one of the 100 great hospitals in America. I already talked about this in a past video. So if you want to know more information about the hospital over here in Tampa, make sure you go check that out. But I definitely agree. Well, I can see why. A lot of these things, I can see why Tampa is 5th in a row. One of the 100 great hospitals in America. Wow. Well, guys, that was it. As you can see, Tampa's up there. Tampa's definitely, I think the lowest it's been on the list was like 56, I believe. Other than that, everything is top 50 and up. Top 10, sometimes even number 1. So if you're thinking about making a move down here, make sure you click the links in the description so you can get more information, more resources. If you have any questions, make sure you reach out to me for sure. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys learned something new as well as understood the impact that Tampa's making around the world, because people want to live here. People want to move. And when they're looking to move, they're looking at Florida. You know, I think Florida, Texas, like down south are like the 2 places. And then I believe Atlanta too. But Florida is very, very huge. And I would love it. You know, if you're a city person, Tampa, of course, that's a no-brainer. And even if you're not a city person, I would still consider Tampa, only because there's surrounding areas that still give it that just, like you're still in the area, and it just makes sense. Thank you so much for watching again, guys. If you have any questions in the comments, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next video. Peace.